A Super Bowl is on the line this week. Their dream is within reach. It's time to take that final step toward destiny and send a message with how they make it there.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Coming up, a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a potential classic in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but they've got a tall task here on Championship Sunday. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Now Moore. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Catch made right side by Wilson. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play. first and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
More now. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a second and 10. Looking to throw. More. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back to throw. More. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he's taken down inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's another Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Operating from the gun. More. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage to knock that ball away was Mike Hughes. Well, as you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. More. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now on 1st and goal, a chance to get a leg up in this NFC title game. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Like what we saw right there, good running down near the goal line, because that was a really good drive. They were able to possess the ball, have some early success moving it downfield, and then clearly the most important thing, finishing things off with the ball in the end zone.
The Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a pickup of 3.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off play action. Moore. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the set.
They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game. Well, 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Screen pass to Connor. Had the nifty footwork, but only able to get it to his own 20.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware. They can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the 1st. Off the play fake. Moore. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
12 more yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. A short one here caught by McBride. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That ball caught by Harrison. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it, and he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down. start the drive. Moore. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And Wilson with it, complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
17 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
More now. Off play action. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Cardinals first down. First and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Connor. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Cardinals first down.
Looking to throw. Moore. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cards go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, first and 10. Off play action. Moore. Pass complete there to Harrison. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That's good for a Cardinals.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
The 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Moore. Now he's going to step up and run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obvious. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring...
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. Moore. He finds his man complete. That's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Moore. And this will be swung out here for counter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Moore delivers on the crosser to McBride. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action. Moore. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He was covered by Caden Ellis.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Touchdown! Trey McBride, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor.
To second and 10.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now the veteran workhorse. Here's James Conner. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Arizona's offense back out and ready to go.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's Moore off the play fake. James Pierce just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Off the play fake. Moore. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Just a disaster of a series here. Third and long, no one open anywhere. This ball just has to be thrown to the sideline.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Looking to throw. Moore. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And they'll run the option on third and short yardage. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. They went backwards 5 yards there on third down to bring up fourth. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. To throw is Moore. Off play action. Pass to the right side. He's got Ryman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Now Moore off the play fake. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
towards the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And they will take a knee here. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Cardinals are headed for the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.